A federal grand jury is currently hearing fresh testimony in a criminal case that involves charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and other allegations of sexual misbehavior. This is a significant development in the ongoing investigation of music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs, which has increased dramatically in both scope and intensity. This has added a layer of complexity and urgency to the investigation that is currently being conducted into the alleged actions of Combs. The most important testimony and evidence. The jury was presented with potential video evidence of Combs allegedly being involved in or connected to instances in which celebrities may have been victims on Thursday. However, they assert that they have material that could provide evidence to support some of the allegations that have been made against him. Mitchell, who is a well-known attorney, has represented several clients in lawsuits that have been brought against Combs. These clients include 2 female accusers. Nevertheless, she decided to withdraw from one of these cases because of what she referred to as undermining behavior on the part of the client. Federal prosecutors have just presented a substantial body of digital evidence, which purportedly includes audio and text messages from over 60 of Combs' devices and iCloud accounts. This evidence was filed in addition to video evidence gathered by the federal government. A total of 49 pages are included in the most recent filing that the government has made, and it includes references to records from freak-off, incidents, as well as other bank transactions that are said to suggest compensation made to victims. Combs' defense and denial of charges are discussed here. Every allegation of sexual assault and trafficking has been refuted by Combs on a repeated basis, and his legal team has stated that he has never been accused of trafficking or sexually assaulting anyone. Some of the attorneys who are representing the accusers have allegedly exaggerated or misinterpreted the events that have occurred, according to his legal team, which has maintained that certain allegations that have been brought against him are untrue and can be used against him. In a statement, the legal representation for Combs stressed his innocence by saying, "In court, the truth will prevail. That Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor." In other words, they said that the truth will prevail. Since his arrest, the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York has urged additional possible victims to come forward. As the investigation continues, the chief prosecutor, Emily Johnson, has indicated that further charges or defendants may be brought forward, which highlights the comprehensive nature of the investigation that is now underway. The continuation of the investigation, as well as the making of new accusations. It has been reported that more accusers and witnesses have approached federal officials in the aftermath of Combs' arrest, which has contributed to the investigation's steady progression. It has been reported by sources close to the investigation that the grand jury is still in session even though the evidence continues to pile. Federal investigators are currently conducting interviews with witnesses and examining potential new allegations against Combs. This unstoppable momentum suggests that the prosecution is investigating the case from a variety of perspectives, any of which may result in the addition of further indictments or defendants. Furthermore, the prosecution has dropped hints that some of the impending evidence may highlight explicit conversations between Combs and claimed victims or witnesses, which might significantly strengthen the charges that have been brought against him. It is possible that the scope of these materials, particularly those about private events that are referred to as freak-offs and money records that link Combs to victims, could play a vital role in establishing the prosecution's case. A timeline of events and background information regarding the allegations. The legal issues that Combs is currently dealing with are not restricted to merely criminal charges. More than 20 civil actions have been filed against him since November of the previous year, alleging sexual assault and different sorts of wrongdoing. These cases have been brought against him. Additionally, Combs has disputed these allegations, and he has maintained his innocence in both the civil and criminal spheres. The beginning of the criminal trial is tentatively expected to take place in May of 2025. This will provide both the prosecution and the defense with ample time to collect and examine a substantial amount of evidence. A significant amount of weight has been added to the government's case as a result of the recent appearance of discovery information, which stands in conjunction with witness testimony and digital records. On the other hand, the defense team is getting ready for what is sure to be a lengthy and intensely watched trial. As a result of the trial's focus on the media and the potentially explosive nature of the evidence, it has the potential to establish precedents for future cases involving high-profile individuals who are facing claims that are comparable to those in this case. Prospects and possible consequences of the situation. The Combs case demonstrates the complexities and high stakes involved in prosecuting strong persons in the entertainment business. As the grand jury hearings continue and more information comes to light, the case highlights the complexity of the situation. Combs' defense team continues to maintain its unwavering stance that he is innocent, even though the prosecution's case may be strengthened by the vast volume of digital evidence and the testimony of a large number of witnesses. Even though a trial date for Sean Diddy, Combs, has been tentatively scheduled for May 2025, the case continues to be worth keeping an eye on as the investigation continues to progress and additional persons may potentially come forward. According to the findings of the continuing federal investigation into Sean Diddy Combs, the allegations that have been brought against him are extremely serious, and the inquiry also sheds light on the intricacies that are involved in the process of prosecuting influential figures within the entertainment business. This will serve to emphasize the importance of transparency, justice, and protection for victims in all aspects of society. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support means a lot and it helps us keep bringing you awesome content. Thanks for watching.